a light, burns brighter than the sun. He steals the night and casts no shadow. There is hope. Should oceans rise and mountains.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is DJ Reb from Windsor, Worship Ignited, Windsor, Canada. We're touring Grace Centers of Hope here because we're going to be raising money for them for Worship Ignited Windsor this coming Friday. We're electronic DJ-led worship night, and every month we raise money for a different cause, and we start out the night with a worship band, and then we go right into DJ-led worship, and then we have guest speakers, drama team, and we're actually going to be introducing Pastor Ken Clark here, and he's going to share with us what Grace Centers of Hope is all about. Pastor Clark.
Thank you, Dave. We're happy to have you here with us at Grace Centers of Hope. Grace Centers of Hope is the oldest, largest homeless shelter in Oakland County. We're here in downtown Pontiac. Pontiac's a bankrupt city. We're in Oakland County, as I said, which has been for years and years first, second, third wealthiest county in the United States. Pontiac is the county seat of Oakland County. Grace Centers of Hope is the oldest, largest homeless shelter in Oakland County. Actually, if you put all the counties, all of the shelters together, they wouldn't do what Grace Centers of Hope does. Our budget is $4.8 million a year. What makes us, I think, most unique here is that we receive no government funding. All of our dollars comes from the private sector, from the hearts of individuals giving back to help others. I often say we believe in the big G here, but it's not big government passing out welfare checks. It's a big God who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think. We served 127,000 meals last year, gave over 55,000 nights of stay. We have a drug rehab program here, approximately 100 men, 100 women. At any one time, we'll have 40 to 50 homeless children here. We have a brand new daycare center here in downtown Pontiac. Grace Gospel Fellowship is the mission church. We certainly believe in the importance of community, and God's community is the local church, the importance of people coming together and giving back and changing, actually, neighborhoods. What we're doing here is taking folks from the hood to the neighborhood through the gospel of Jesus Christ. Men and women have to have a change from the inside out. And that's what we proclaim here, the gospel, that God has sent His only begotten Son into this world, not to spy out our sins, but to deliver us from our sins. And that gospel message is the power of God unto salvation that changes people. And truly, we are seeing that in a magnificent way here. We also have a place we call Little Grace Village, which is a 2-year aftercare program. When they graduate here from the center, after being in here for 1 year, they go to our aftercare street, Little Grace Village, Seneca Street. There they are weaned away from this institution and began to live life in the real world, where they pay rent, they work and earn their keep, and getting them back into the mainstream, and of course attend Grace Gospel Fellowship Church, where they sit under the gospel. And we're seeing a true transformation. You know, one of the things in the book of Acts, the apostles, was said of them that they turned the city upside down. Literally, that's what's happening here in Pontiac through the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Pastor Clark. My name is Michelle Atwell, and I am the Director of Development at Grace Centers of Hope. I've been here for a little over 14 years. And I want to share with all of you that our passion is to see the homeless change from the inside out. And really what that means is to get the help that they need here at Grace Centers of Hope, but then to go back into society as salt and light to the community, sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ and how He changed their lives. You know, one of the things that's very difficult for you and I to do is to really understand the plight of those who are homeless. Homelessness happens for a variety of reasons. So one of the things that Grace Centers of Hope has done is what's called a sleep out. So every year during National Hunger Homeless Awareness Week, Grace Centers of Hope invites the community to participate in sleeping outside. We take one night and we sacrifice our comforts of home in a warm bed, and we sleep out on the cold streets in a cardboard box to try and understand what it's like, even just for a small moment, the plight of those who are sleeping out on the streets every single night. So I would like to invite each of you to come out to Grace Centers of Hope on Friday, November 18th, and sleep outside with over 200 people who are gathering together to really understand what it's like to be homeless. Why are people homeless? That evening we will have worship that night. We will have other organizations that are involved with serving the homeless there, so that you can get a great overview of why people are homeless. Everyone from veterans to women with children, those who are suffering from mental illness. Homelessness happens for a variety of reasons, and so this event is really meant to educate and bring awareness to the plight of those who are homeless. We have a really cool art exhibit featuring used doors painted to depict different statistics as it relates to homelessness, and that's a really neat feature. As I said, we also have worship that evening. We'll have a prayer and candlelight vigil, and we'll have time to reflect and talk amongst one another about what you've experienced that night, what you think about homelessness, how can you get involved, how have you been changed as a result of what you've seen and experienced this night. So again, I want to thank you for taking the time to learn about Grace Centers of Hope. You can visit us on the web at www.gracecentersofhope.org, and our phone number is 1-855-HELP-GCH if you want to volunteer, or if you need someone who might even benefit from our programs and services. Thank you and have a great evening.